Hello everyone and welcome to our 6th DevBlog. Today I'm going to go kind of fast because I have a camp next week and won't be able to have any access to the internet for a whole week, which means if I don't do one then y'all will have been without a video for the past 4 weeks and we can't have that. I've done a lot of things and I want to catch y'all up on it. So I'm going to be showing you 3 different things. First of all, I've reformatted everything, well not everything, most things, so that they actually fit in their scroll views and their pictures and stuff like that. Second, I have added a raid, which as you can see here, this is not going to be the final look because I realized that the medieval kind of style doesn't work because this is modern day. So the raid function is periodically hungries and hangries will attack the walls of the player because each player is their own battalion funded by the government. I'm just going to do that because I tried to record a previous video and the audio didn't pick up, so I had a raid going. The third thing I'm going to show you is our idle reward system. It's called scouting, and that actually is going to tie into a future mechanic which I won't add for the demo yet. It includes multiplayer cooperation. So I'm going to go ahead and start it, show y'all the outflow, normal game flow. Once it finally loads, I think during loading screens, I might add like a little button that you press a lot and it shows that it's being pressed, but it doesn't actually do anything. It just makes you think you're doing something. So I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, I also added this panel that allows you to mass buy things. I'm gonna add 3 carrots just so I can show y'all what's going on. I'm also gonna add 3 steaks because why not? I also added a mass mutate button because I was tired of that. And one more thing I will add in the future, when I release the demo and the game, each separate mechanic will have a time limit, the same way Infirmary does. So unfortunately, you guys are going to have to wait it out. I don't have the times on because I'm not going to wait while I'm debugging. So I should have gotten all my foodies. Why aren't they loading? Oh, it's because the raid is still going even though I force stopped it. So I'm actually going to find my raid manager. There you are. I'm gonna force stop. There we go, now they show up. That's something I need to fix. I'm still in the debugging phase, but I wanted to make a video. So I'm actually gonna start the raid, and you can deploy foodies so that they... Did I break it? Oh no. It was working when I tried earlier. But you get the idea. You can drag foodies to deploy them to protect your battlements, but you can also fight off raids. And here you will have 2 different teams. These aren't working because the button's in front of the image. I'm going to fix that. And you can see you actually have 2 teams. This is something else I made. So actually I made 5 things. This is the battle stats panel. During battle you can see all the stats of yourself and your enemy. You can actually see the enemy stats and what they do. You can also see your secondary team while they're still hiding, and you can actually switch out your teams. But doing this gives them a free turn, so you won't be able to do anything. Oh goodness, that is good. Wow, I need to fix the enemies. They're kind of wimpy now. But I'm going to go ahead and leave that. Now I'm actually going to head over to Scout. Nothing's going to show up. Oh, actually, yes it is. Oh, I need to fix that, but that's okay. What's happening here is in the scroll view. Let me find it real quick so I can show y'all. This content doesn't have anything to sort out where it's supposed to be. So what I would do is I would add a grid layout group, and this would organize all them. But, as soon as I press don't play, it's gonna take this away because that's how Unity works. But what you can do is deploy 3 foodies and it will send it on a scouting mission to collect idle rewards. It'll show up right here. This percent boost is based on how many different of these levels you defeat. It will count up and add a 0.1% boost, and you can actually force return the foodies. But scouting will also come in handy for all these different battles. So you see here, you can see what your enemies are, but in the future when I implement it, the scout will actually determine whether or not you can see what enemies you're going against and what their skills are. See, if people aren't scouting out the enemies, then you won't know what you're going against, so it's going to be a little harder. Yes, they will be generic, so people can just make guides on how to defeat level 2-1. Maybe I'll add a thing where they have different skills or stats, but the enemies themselves will be about the same. But anyways, that is what I've worked on for now. Thank you for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you for staying with me and supporting me so that I can actually find motivation to get all this done, because I do enjoy it, but sometimes, the ADHD, I slack a bit, especially when I'm trying to do way too many things. But thank you for everything y'all have done, staying with me. Hope y'all have a good day. Bye-bye!